In this dog training video, I'm going to teach you how to teach your dog. So stay tuned. One of the benefits of teaching your dog tricks or behaviors like 2 paws up, not only will it help build up your relationship between your dog and help their mind develop, you'll also have tools in your toolbox to keep your dog busy and engaged. And 2 paws up can actually lead to a lot of future tricks and future behaviors. So for Dexter and his physical therapy that we're always working on, 2 paws up is a requirement for a lot of his obstacles. 2 paws up on the peanut as he walks forward, 2 paws up on an object as he pivots around, 2 paws up on my arm as we move forward and move backwards. When we did therapy visits, 2 paws up on my leg so that he'd be a little higher and people could pet him. The other thing with teaching your dog to put 2 paws on things, it's going to help build up his confidence and also build up his trust in you. At the very beginning, you're going to use food and lures to get a behavior to happen. If your dog's a little nervous of objects, you might actually start off with just having your dog look at the object and get his reward. So the first thing is you want to pick an object that's going to be low to the ground and secure for your dog's footing. The other thing is think about where he's stepping on. So Dexter has carpet, so he's always going to have that nice grip under his feet. If you have a tile floor or a linoleum floor or wood floor, you're going to want something that your dog can step on, like a rubber mat, like a shower mat, or like a yoga mat, so that he has secure footing. That's super important for both his mental well-being and his physical well-being. Then you want to think about your object. You want the object to be low, secure, have a nice grip on it. You can help objects have a nice grip by using things like shower mats or the grippy things that you can put in your kitchen drawers. Anything that's going to have that nice grippy texture. So for new dogs, look for something that's going to be nice and stable. You want to think about your body language. So I have the item and you want to make sure that it's secure. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of put my legs on it to make sure it doesn't scoot away. For Dexter, one of his things is he's cattywampus and he kind of flies at things. So I don't want him to fly at this and have it move. So I'm going to take treats and I'm going to put them in my hand. I'm going to put a few in my hand so that I can kind of go rep, 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 and I don't have to go in and reload. So we're going to go to Dexter's nose. Although he already knows how to put 2 feet up, because of the situation and the setup, he might be a little confused, which is good because it'll demonstrate a little bit more about what a new dog may look like. Okay, buddy. So I want to try to get him kind of even to it. So wherever that food is, and I can move him around. So even to this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to lure his head over. Yes. And yes, entreat any touching, even if it's just close. If your dog's unsure and he just takes a step forward, yes, entreat. And then I'm going to toss a treat to have him go away. So I'm going to lure him on here. And while he's on here, I'm also going to go ahead and reinforce him for staying on there. Good boy. Good boy. And then toss a treat to have him do it again. By tossing the treat away, my dog now is away, so then we can start the process over. Okay, easy. Good boy. Okay, and then okay. If your dog's unsure, you can reinforce him for just coming close, or just stretching his head over it, or looking at it, or taking a foot closer to it. Whatever your dog's willing to offer. When I'm training with Dexter or my clients' dogs, I tend to put some food in my pocket and I tell myself, when that food is gone, we're done with our lesson. That way I don't make the lesson too long, so it's short and sweet. I also like to be on the ground with them so that I can watch my body because I want to make sure that I'm away from the object. I don't want to be leaning over the object because that's going to kind of take that space away and it's not going to encourage my dog to come in. It's going to actually encourage my dog to stay back. So by being on the ground and luring him in and luring with my body back, that's going to encourage them to come this way. When they're comfortable doing that, you can work on getting yourself in a standing position. You can start in a standing position. You just want to be careful of your body language and being able to reach your dog. And with small dogs like Dexter, it can be a little more challenging on your back. So whatever's going to work for you and your dog. So if you're standing and teaching your dog, again, you're going to go to their nose and slowly lure over. And again, you see how when I'm bending over, how my body's over that? that can really discourage some dogs, especially if they're anxious about your placement of your body. If you try that when you're standing, you're having trouble, think about your body and see if you can get down on the ground, or go at it from the side. So from the side, I'm going to take it from his nose and lure him over. Easy. And you can see with Dexter, he's very, very food motivated. And sometimes that food motivation can get in his way. So I do try to get rid of the food lure as quickly as possible. Meaning I try to take it out of my hand as soon as I'm able with Dexter. And then I reinforce with food from my hand, from my other hand. So it's not wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So I try more pointing. So, ready? Easy. Okay. Yes. Yes. And the yes tells him he's done it right. So lure over. Yes. And once you get some reps, then your dog is likely to start offering the behavior. So when that happens, I'll toss that treat away. Go find it. And I'm going to watch. Yes. And toss. Yes. I'll feed here to keep him on. Find it. Good boy. Toss, and toss away again so they repeat it. And reinforce for him staying on. Okay. And then you can also practice with different items. So it helps them generalize that 2 paws up is any item, not just that one particular item. So once my dog is offering the 2 paws up, and I can kind of predict that it's going to happen in this training lesson, then I want to go ahead and attach the word. So for us, it's up, up. So we'll toss the treat over there. Up, up. Yes. So that saying that word before the behavior is now attaching that word. Doesn't mean he knows that word yet, because right now he's in that routine. Up, up. Yes. So I'm reinforcing him for being on it, and then okay, tossing him to go away so we can start over. Up, up. Yes. And then tossing it away so we can start over, and I'll change my position. Up, up. Oops, toss it. And I'm changing my position so that it helps him generalize that it doesn't matter where I'm at, it's about that item. Up, up. Yes. 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 I'm going to use a pillow because the pillow is actually going to have some movement. It will actually work his core even more. Up, up. Yes. Up, up. Yes. So that's the start of teaching your dog how to put his 2 paws up. And then we just transition in teaching him how to do 2 paws up on different items. Like I used 2 today, but you want to continue to use different items. As he gets better, he's going to start to learn that the word up, or paws up, or paw, or target, whatever word you decide to mean 2 paws up, that's what it means. And you'll be able to send him to different positions. So if I have an object that's 10 feet away from me, I may need to do a gesture and I can say up, up. He would know where to go and to put his 2 paws up on that item. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to dive deeper into your dog's behavior, training, and care, check out my Patreon page. The link is below. Until next time, remember to pause and enjoy life, and we'll see you in the next video.
Let me tell you a story about the baddest dog there ever was. Sneaking food from the fridge, tearing up the garbage. He's a goofy old Dexter the dog. He's a bad, bad Dexter the dog. The baddest pup that there ever was.